Hey guys, happy Friday. It's operations time again. Finally, man, it's had a little bit of a break there, huh? A couple of weeks. I'm gonna go into it, but I just been doing a whole bunch of other stuff that's unfortunately been taking my time and my priority here for instead of running. So let's get everybody on board here. You can see we're taking off from where we left off, which is over here in Orange, California. And we have not moved. The guys have just been sitting over here. We'll put Mr. Torres and Mr. Sanford there up front. Engineer Rick, he's going to get inside. And then we've got Benjamin. He's going to get up on the hood over here. Let's get this sucker fired up. We'll get some lights on and we will get on our way. Let me adjust my camera. Guys, I hope you have had a good couple of weeks here, huh? It's been a little bit, like I said, a little hectic. I've been running around doing all sorts of stuff. Had all sorts of different commitments and stuff like that, and I honestly couldn't get to running the train here. Whew, but it's finally Friday, and we get to run and clean things up over here. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be running these guys back into the yard, and then over in the yard, hold on, gotta have a little bit of horn here. Looking nice. Try zooming in here a little bit, huh? Look at that. Love this scene right here. Can't wait to keep working on it. I know, I keep saying that. Anyway, we're gonna get back into the yard with this guy, and then in the yard we have got the new guy is still in there with a train that he ran like, I don't know, a month ago or something. And I think we're gonna have to kind of sort some of these cars out over here. I was looking at looking back at the yard. Man, I haven't gotten anything done. I was gonna do some ballasting over here, and I never got around to doing that. Like I said, all good stuff. Had other commitments. Let's see if we can make it through this little section without too many issues. It's kind of hesitating. Oh, come on, let's go run around over here, take a look. But anyway, yeah. But everything else is done. Well, not quite, but I still got a few other things I got to do in life, kind of thing. And then I can just settle in and run some trains. But at least for this morning, that is my priority. Ooh, gotta clean the track over there, huh? All right, we're gonna run all the way back. Man, these guys have been like, they have been sitting over there in Orange at the little food truck, just munching away with Lance for like weeks and weeks. Let's go back up over here, and then once we get in the yard, I will settle down and put the camera down and all that. Let's get this down and find us a track to go into. I think that's good right there. Boy, oh boy, while he's coming in, let's take a quick look at the yard here. So there's the new guy hanging out on the Loco. He's going to be doing most of the work here today once we get in here, because he came in with these guys. We got another set of cars over there. I got to figure out where they're going. I think those are actually outbounds. All right, here we go. We'll set the camera down. But we just gotta move a few cars around here in the yard and get everything kind of settled down. I got all my car cards here for these guys. I managed to tag those along. Let me see now. Put them in the right track. So we are in track 5. Let's see, where's a good spot for you? Camera-wise, that is. Way out over here, huh? Yeah, it's been quite comfortable here in Southern California, weather-wise, which is a shame. I haven't gotten a chance to run any trains because it's getting nice and comfy in the garage here. All right, let's see here. We're gonna cut these guys loose here, and then we have got to do a couple little things here. So all these guys that we just brought in, along with the other set of cars that the new guy brought in, they're going to go back out to staging on the hauler, which is this guy right here. So somebody's going to have to run over here. We're running out of guys. Let's see here. Now, can a conductor run a train? I guess not. I don't know. New guy, you're it. Come on. New guy's going to get over here. He's got to move. He's got to move our hauler out. Let's see, what is that? UP 9710. Let me grab him on my controller here. Get the brakes on. There we go. Get some lights on. Actually, let me swing you around this way. I'll be able to see the nice running boards and all that light up. So we just got to move him out of the way a little bit, get him over to the other end of the yard. All right, new guy. Come on there. Yeah, this guy's been sitting here for a little bit, so the track is a little dirty right there, and you know, he just needs to get stretched out, stretch his legs here a little bit. So we're just going to move him over to the other end of the yard because all the guys are going to have to bring in the local right there that we just ran into the yard and kind of park it right there to get refueled. I know you might not think that, you know, just kind of doing some of this after sort of operations, you know, running a local can take up so much time, but you know what? I kind of like screwing around in the yard like this. You know, you got to move stuff around and, you know, move locomotives from one location to the other, that sort of thing. All right, right there's good, new guy. Let's park him right there. I'm gonna go ahead and shut him down. All right. Now, you can come back here. The rest of the guys here can get these locomotives, which we have disconnected. Let me just verify my track turnouts are all the same. All right, good enough. Oop, wrong one. Got to select the right consist / locomotive. There we go. You know, if you go to the yard and you watch things, sometimes you see just you know, locomotives being repositioned, that sort of thing. That's kind of what this video is going to be here a little bit. with a little bit of yard work there. Trying to find some place I can put the camera where you can see everything. And it might not be so exciting, actually, kind of what we're doing here, but hey, we're running trains, and well, maybe in the real world it's not that exciting, although I guess if you're out rail fanning, it doesn't matter, right? As long as you see stuff running around. I don't know, it's always nice to kind of get a change of pace at least too sometimes. I mean, granted I haven't been running anything for like weeks and weeks, but it's sort of nice to, you know, switching out industries or just running haulers in and out, or even just yard classification. It's kind of nice just to sort of reset. I like these little moments or these sort of times here in between all of the other work that has to happen. We get to just kind of reposition locomotives. Ooh, right there, Engineer Rick. All right, we are done. 9:14 here's got to get refueled, so we're going to go ahead and shut down. And now we can come over here. You can see I have put my my car cards that we came in with here on track 5. But now the new guy has got to do a little bit more work, and I'm bouncing all around, but this is the way it goes. I only got so many guys working here. Let's come back up here. We got to get into the yard consist over here. Let's see, get that there, that. Let's get him fired up there, new guy. You have got a bunch of work to do. Well, I guess it's not a bunch, but it's a bit here. All right, let's get a skewer here, get disconnected. Now, luckily, we don't have to move all these cars that he came in with, because this is our departure track that we are on, right over here. It's usually track 3 is what I use for departures, generally, where we kind of stack up the everything going out on the hauler. So now, let me put the camera down. Now we're going to grab all those cars that we just came in with and stick them on the other end over here. Let's see, track looks good. Got to change one turnout there. Yeah, I know, new guy. We see ya. Can't quite see the camera, so I don't know if that's a good view, but or at least I can't see the screen in the camera. Hopefully it's not just focusing in on the palm tree here. Like I said, might not be the most exciting little work here, but hey, somebody's got to do it. You know, all this stuff has to get moved around. Let's see which track we're going there. Yep. Actually, and you guys got to get on the right end over here, huh? There we go. And so all we got to do here is just grab all our cars, and we're going to tack them on to the back of that gondola right there, and that's it. We're all done for today. We'll be ready. Ooh, right there, right there. My goodness, new guy, take it easy. Boy, talk about having a bang, huh? But anyway, we will be all ready for the hauler to run out and bring us in a whole new set of cars, although we still do have one little line of cars there sandwiched right in the center. That you got the hopper, the tank car, and the blue box car. They are still going out. You can see they're sitting right here. Looks like we got Shasta Beverage. Where else is they going? Titan Transfer and another Shasta Beverage. So we still got that to do. Now we're gonna have to switch our turnouts over here because we're gonna run up into the rest of the layout over on this end of the yard. Now normally I do most of my little switching kind of, track work or yard work I should say over on the other end. I don't normally run it out this way, but it just made a little bit more sense since we had the locomotive over here on the I guess what would this be? This would be the north side of the yard. All right, about one car to go here. Right there is good, new guy. All right, I think we're ready to go. Hope I don't jinx myself, but I'm kind of surprised I have not had any trouble right back there in that little cubby with all those turnouts and everything. About 3 cars to go. I guess if he was really running that thing remote control, he would have been down here, huh? Or would have had a little bit of help right here. Ooh, we got him. All right, we just got to shove back about one more car here, and we could fit everything in. Right there's good. Right there is. You can go about a little bit more. Right there. Right there. That's it. I don't know if we got enough room right over here, but I gotta leave room over on the other side so the hauler can actually get on out of the engine tracks. And grab this sucker to take him back out to staging. Right there. All right, let's get all these tracks configured. Yep, everything's good right there. All right, new guy. Take it home. This is a long video for, I think it's a long video based on my battery usage for not doing any switching. But like I said, that's kind of the fun here too. I like having this little break in between, running a whole bunch of different locals and that sort of thing, and even just doing yard work and stuff, before doing the locals, all that sort of stuff. It's sort of nice to have this little breather where, all right, we just kind of reset all our locomotives, get everything in the right spot, and get it ready for the next batch of operation sessions right there. All right, we'll park it right over there. New guy, pretty good. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that little operating session here where we, well, did a whole bunch of stuff other than switching. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and the like button, all that good stuff. I will see you next week. I'm not going to promise because I think I should see you next Friday, but you never know. Stuff comes up. And but I should be back to my normally scheduled programming here. All right, guys, take care. Have a good weekend, and go have some fun in your basements and wherever you get your trains. Take care.